Are you cruising with a toddler? Stay tuned for these 5 tips. Many of the things that I say in this video will apply specifically to Royal Caribbean cruises, but you will be able to apply a lot of these things to other cruise lines as well. Tip number 1, if you're cruising with a toddler, one of the most important things to think about are the sleeping arrangements. If you plan on sleeping with your kids in the main bed and your kids are anything like ours, then no one is gonna sleep. Most cruise lines will grant you access to a pack and play or a playpan if you ask for one ahead of time. Many of us worry that those pack and plays and the playpans are uncomfortable for the kids. So what we do to combat that is we go to our local Walmart or Target and we buy a pillow top mattress cover. And what we do is cut it to size ahead of time and we roll it and pack it. When we get to the room, we unpack it and put it on top of that pad that comes in the pack and play, and we wrap it up in a sheet. That way this ensures that your baby is comfortable when he sleeps at night and the adults get a good night's rest as well. Tip number 2, at breakfast, grab yourself a couple extra cartons of milk. Bring them down with you to your room and store them in the provider refrigerator. That way, if your baby wakes up in the middle of the night, you have milk right there ready to go. You don't have to be searching the ship at 2 o'clock in the morning wondering where you're gonna get milk. Tip number 3, this has to do with packing for a toddler. Packing for a toddler can be difficult. It can be overwhelming. Am I bringing enough clothes? Am I not bringing enough clothes? One of the biggest things I can't stress enough is diapers. Bring enough diapers and water diapers. If for whatever reason you do run out though, Royal Caribbean will sell you a pack of diapers. You might want to check ahead of time what size your ship provides, because in our experience, they only had a couple sizes. Luckily, we made it work. Tip number 4, book your shows as soon as possible. You're probably asking yourself, what does it have to do with toddlers? Well, as soon as you book your shows, you're gonna be able to go upstairs and book the daycare services and the childcare services for the times of your shows. A lot of these shows are not age appropriate for children, and you won't be able to enjoy the shows if your kid is there crying and in need of your attention. Which leads me to tip number 5. Don't be afraid to use these childcare and daycare services. You're here on vacation to have fun and enjoy yourself. Your kids will also have fun at these provided childcare and daycare services. They're trained professionals with degrees that know what they're doing, and your kids will be in great hands. So don't be afraid to use these services so you can enjoy cruising as much as your kids will. Those are 5 tips for cruising with a toddler. Did I miss any? Do you guys have any suggestions? Let me know. Maybe we can make another video out of it. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more tips when traveling with toddlers.